Open a browser like Firefox or Chrome and go to the website virtualrecording.com. If this is your first time visiting the site, choose the language in which you want to navigate the site. I'll choose English. To go to the recording studio, click Record. Enter the login information, email, and password that you were given as a reader in a VR project. This is the recording studio. First of all, make sure your browser is viewing at 100%. If the browser is viewing at less than 100%, the display of the flash recorder is not correct. Next, verify that the system is listening to the correct microphone. Notice that the flash recorder is showing default. If the flash recorder is listening to your headset, your microphone, it should display the details of that microphone. If I record now, notice that as I speak, the recorder does not register any signal. It's not listening to any microphone. Let's click the Change button. And choose the microphone that you're using. Now notice that it registers the details of the headset microphone that I'm using, Plantronics Audio 648 USB headset. Click Record again. Now click the red button and we'll notice that it's registering the signal of my voice. It's listening to the microphone and seems to be working properly. Let's stop. Click Record again, and now we're ready. Let me introduce you to the recording studio. First of all, the statistics box. This gives you the total number of lines assigned to you as this reader. In the middle, it indicates how many lines are completed. On the right, how many lines are remaining. Below these numbers, the character of the current text to read is identified. In this case, it's Jesus. To the right is the biblical reference, in this case, Matthew 5:38, and the line number, number 122 in this case. Now let's look at the text area. In the middle is the text to read. This is what you will be recording. To the right are small green arrows that allow you to increase the font size or decrease the font size of the text to read. Above is context before, and below is context after. These context areas help you to better understand how to properly read the text to read. Notice also in these context areas that if the line has been recorded, you'll see this black bar, audio player, and you can play to hear that context line.
Neither shall you swear by your head, for you can't make one hair white or black. But let your yes be yes and your no be no. Whatever is more than these is of the evil one.
Also, if this is a re-recording of a line you have recorded in the past, scroll to the bottom of your screen in order to see this information. This is the reason why the line was reset. The reviewer said, "Too much variation in intonation. Even out your intonation." Also, this player is available to play the line that you recorded originally. You have heard that it was said, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." But I tell you, don't resist him who is evil. But whoever strikes you on your right cheek, turn to him the other also. This will help you to re-record the line correctly. After listening to the original line and understanding the comment from the reviewer, now we're ready to use the recorder. Above the recorder is simply information about what each button does. The red circle, when you click the red circle here, it begins recording. This black square, you'll see the black square in this space while the line is being recorded. And you click the black square in order to stop the recording. Finally, the green arrow. The green arrow will appear in this area after the recording is encoded. If you click the green arrow, you'll be able to listen to the line you recorded. To prepare for recording, practice reading the line several times until you feel confident you can read it correctly. Click the red circle to begin recording. Wait 2 seconds and then start reading your line. You have heard that it was said, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." But I tell you, don't resist him who is evil. But whoever strikes you on your right cheek, turn to him the other also. After you finish reading, wait 2 seconds before clicking the black square. Now that the line has finished encoding, it's ready to play. Click the green triangle to play and listen to the recording. You have heard that it was said, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." But I tell you, don't resist him who is evil. But whoever strikes you on your right cheek, turn to him the other also. If you feel that you can do better, click this Record Again button. It erases the recording and lets you record again. Let's do that. And notice after I click this button to record, I have a pause button. It's our recommendation that you do not use this pause button, but only the record, stop, and play buttons. Alright, let's record again. You have heard that it was said, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." But I tell you, don't resist him who is evil. But whoever strikes you on your right cheek, turn to him the other also. Make sure to listen to your recording every time. You have heard that it was said, "An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." But I tell you, don't resist him who is evil. But whoever strikes you on your right cheek, turn to him the other also. Once you are satisfied that you've made the best recording you can make, click the Save button, and this will upload the file. Now you're ready to move on to the next line. Notice that the completed lines counter has advanced by 1. We're now in the next line, whose character is the narrator of Matthew. The reference is Matthew 8:32 and line number 222. I've practiced the line and I'm ready to record. If this dialog box appears, click Allow, stop, record again, and then we should be ready to go. Those who fed them fled and went away into the city and told everything, including what happened to those who were opposed. I made a mistake. So I stop, click record again, and here we go, record again. Those who fed them fled and went away into the city and told everything, including what happened to those who were possessed with demons. Play the line to make sure it sounds good. Those who fed them fled and went away into the city and told everything, including what happened to those who were possessed with demons. I'm satisfied that I recorded at the best of my ability, so I'll click Save and load next line. And that's our tour of the recording studio.